Now, don't get me wrong, electric cars, hybrids, they're the next big thing, but a lot of people are still looking for the good old reliability of a diesel-fed, 3-row mid-sized SUV, and that's what we have today. It's the Haval H9. It's a diesel-powered 3-row mid-sized SUV with retro modern aesthetics that I'm sure you guys are gonna love, but not as much as how you're gonna love the price, which we'll be talking about later on. For starters, walking around the Haval H9, you see all these muscular over fenders, overhangs right here in the front that really screams SUV. You got these circular LED headlamps, a nice huge grille with the Haval badging right there in the middle, and let's not forget 360-degree camera system. A 360-degree camera system for a huge SUV like this is important. You need to make sure that you park this car safely around tight city streets. You got this huge wheels right here. These are 18-inch alloy wheels. You got 224 millimeters of ground clearance, a huge step board, and of course, I mean, I'd call an SUV huge if I could barely see the roof, and with this one right here, I'll have to step on the step board for me to actually check them out. And thanks to these functional roof rails, you can actually put all of your stuff inside without any problems. I love how boxy this thing really looks. I mean, you got your gas tank right here, no chargers, so you don't have to worry about if this is DVT or Type 1 or Type 2. This thing takes in dyno fuel in the form of diesel. You got these nice rear tail lamps, LEDs. They're close in these pods right here, giving you a lot more of that retro look, a lot of for, and barn door type rear door. That's right. Now, you can't park this up against the wall because you have to open this up right here, but what a barn door affords is even more space and usability, especially when using this off-road. You got these nets right here, you got these hooks, and even a top shelf to put in all your items, especially when you go camping or overlanding. Now, you got the third row seats up right here. Even though you got a third row seats up, you still have a lot of space for your stuff, but of course, putting them down gives you access to this. This is where you put all your stuff in for all your daily grocery needs, all your bags, all your items, quick airport runs. Yeah, you don't even have to take this off-road to experience the adventure. You got it right here. You got even all these stuff for all your tools in here. No problems. Hooks on each side. You even have this. This is very important. LED dome lights for the rear, so you can actually see them, and you don't have to have those small lights right there on each side. You got one right on top. I've been telling companies to put that right there for the cargo bay, and GWM gave us just that. Let me just close that down so that we don't have to charge this. You don't have to charge the battery. I love these barn type doors. Now, I know you guys are wondering, does this have a spare tire? It sure does, but it's not this one. This is for more accessibility, more usage. This is a utility box, and you've got your spare tire right underneath there. So in case you enter an emergency, no problems. And you could put even more tools here, you put even more stuff. So it doesn't have to impede with all of your groceries, with all of your stuff, all of your bags. It's outside safe against the elements. Overall, the look of the Haval H9 simply screams retro modern. I mean, if you're ever going to buy your own 3-row mid-sized SUV, it's got to make a statement. It's got to make sure that it reflects your personality. And what personality is that with the Haval H9? Rugged, at the same time, reliable, useful, and of course, it doesn't hurt that it looks very good as well. Now, getting into the Haval H9 is easy because of these grab handles right here, which you'll need because of the high ground clearance. It's no problems getting yourself in. And once you're inside, this cockpit-like design feature is just absolutely stunning. I mean, on the outside, it looks very retro modern. Here, it's very modern and at the same time very ergonomic. You got this huge touchscreen infotainment system with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You got a wireless charger right here. Whoa, this fighter jet looking shifter right here really makes an appearance, and you've got all the buttons here for you as well. And guess what? This is a 4x4 vehicle. You got all your 4x4 controls right here. You got 4L, you got your drive modes. You even got this tank mode, which we actually had or we've seen in the GWM tank, where you can actually do a quick U-turn or J-turn, but only on off-road. Make sure you use your GWM or Haval cars responsibly, guys. You got a 9-speed automatic transmission that puts power to all 4 wheels from a diesel-powered turbocharged engine that makes 186 PS and 480 Newton meters of torque, which is something you would need, especially to carry along this huge hulking of an SUV that you got right here. Now, the steering wheel is nice. You got leather around, you got all your controls, you got pedal shifters, you got this huge multi-information display as well, and a sunroof. Make sure everything is a-okay. All right, now there is an option of brown or orange sheets on the inside of the gray variant of the Haval H9, if you do so prefer that. I personally prefer this black interior, but for those who want a little bit more luxury, a little bit more elegance in in their life, that's what you choose. Now, one thing that GWM is proud of are these acoustic glass all around, so that you can make sure that whatever sound stays on where it's supposed to be, on the outside. Now, we're shooting in a very noisy environment right now, and as you can hear, quiet, luxury. Until, of course, you step on the throttle and go ahead, make sure to use all 480 Newton meters of torque. This is one fancy, at the same time powerful SUV. So the main thing people are looking for at a 7-seater mid-size 3-row SUV is space. We'll check this out. I got Ford seated right behind me in my natural driving position, and he still got tons of space. And that's a 6'3" guy. That's no joke. But right there in the 3rd row seats, we got Ash sitting behind us. Now, we might have his knees right up, but his knees still not touching the 2nd row backrest, and he's got lots of room for his feet as well. Now, when it comes to space, the Haval H9's got tons of them, and I'd say it's not just the look, it's the use and functionality as well. Spot on. So this is the great color scheme that I was talking about earlier. Don't you just love how it looks, especially with a tan interior? By the way, the Haval H9 comes with a standard suite of safety features. You got airbags, ABS, electronic brake force distribution, you got 540-degree camera, and parking sensors all around. Now, while it does not have advanced driver assist systems like adaptive cruise control, you will feel the savings at the price. This thing right here starts at 1,998,888 pesos. That's a lot of eights, but for an introductory price, this thing comes in at 1,928,888 pesos. And for everything that we just discussed, you've got the power, you got the 4x4, most importantly, the looks. That, in my opinion, is quite a steal. Watch out for our full review only on the Zigwheels Philippines YouTube channel. I know you guys have a lot of questions, so drop me a comment in the comment section down below. And while you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit that notification icon so you won't miss any of our videos. It's been Roy Robles from Zigwheels.Ph. I'll see you guys next time.